So Ellen, I don't know how anybody who's watching this show could not know who the hell you are, but for the sake of argument, let's say somebody doesn't.
Okay.
You are, you've been covering drag racing with E3 and a variety of other, or for a variety of other outlets and sanctioning bodies and what have you for many years.
Many years, like 13 years now.
Yeah. And you and I have been all over the country together at a jillion different races. But you also, you're super well known for streaming on your Facebook channel from the starting line, like nonstop for a whole event, which is really fun. But I know it's a lot of work, trust me. But the other thing about it is that you now are one of, if not the most important person keeping the Midwest drag racing series running each and every week. You and Keith Haney really are just pushing that to the limit. So you have had all this exposure to a ton of racers, a ton of kinds of drag racing. What do you think it is that makes a great drag racer?
There's so many things. And I think that something that is taken for granted so much right now is your social media appearance, but your likability. Basically until a couple of weeks ago, we had 3 or 4 months where we had no racing. Drag racing didn't participate in the iRacing stuff as much. And all these racers from NHRA to every series had sponsorship money. And you got to do something to prove your worth when you can't race. Right. And the people I think that are going to keep sponsors and succeed through this period are the ones that can hold up a camera in their garage and say, I'm so-and-so, the driver of blah, blah, blah. We're not racing, but I don't know, here's my dog. Here's what I'm doing. Here's my bottle of Pennzoil or whatever is the product. It's the people who can relate to other people and keep going right now to prove your worth. I mean, sponsors are dropping left and right. You can't blame them. But you've not only got to be good out there racing, but you have to be good behind the scenes. And we've never seen that as much as we've had to see it right now.
And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because here's the thing. To me, the social media presence is not enough from a driver. In fact, I think it's overrated sometimes. I think what you said, their likability, that's key. And the reason I say that is if you're a complete asshole, with rare exception, people are not going to like you. There will be some people that do, but
it's usually other assholes.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And so the thing about it is, I think that what you've seen in this whole scenario of COVID and everything else is that good people are proving themselves to be good people online. You can see them, right? I want to see, Ron Capps and his brother John hanging out at the winery, right? I want to see whoever hanging out with their dog, right? I want to know they're human and all of that. Yeah. I want to see, what's their training regimen? What are they doing to, stay on top of things with the tree? Okay, NHRA's big show isn't happening. Are they running a bracket car? Whatever, right? But the people that are not very personable, that are not very likable, they're not going to be good doing that stuff on camera anyway, right? It won't come off genuine because they can't look at the lens of the camera and imagine the people on the other side and therefore be talking to their audience through the camera. That's why you see so many cool artists lately that are streaming every week. And it's awesome, right? Yes. Like you can tell the people that actually can sing worth the shit. You can tell the people that are really nice and who genuinely want to connect with people. Those are good people. And I think you are right. I think, yes, they want to see your big reach, but I think that they know that the value of that reach is more if you're somebody good and personable and likable and all that,
And the real factor that you can set up your laptop like any Joe and do a show. Like we're doing this. We're not in a studio with perfect lighting and we're not all made up. We're doing what we can do now. You know, we can't all travel and be together. You're not going to have a studio audience of stuff. You've got to prove your worth right now more than ever.
Yeah, we're definitely not in the studio. I mean, you can't see it, but to my right is a freezer, and then to the left is a giant gun safe. But it looks like I have a studio right here, but no, this is just a wall.
And same deal for me. You can't see that. Oh wait, I forgot I have the other camera. So the recording camera is not the camera that you guys see me on. So the camera, so right there is my TV. This is a corner of my living room that just happens to have this stuff hanging on the wall, right? So yeah, and you're right. But how cool is that too? People get to see inside our living rooms, or Ron Cap's living room, or whatever. That's pretty cool. It's fun to see that stuff. It's fun to hear somebody go, oh my God, I got groceries delivered today and they didn't bring me avocados. They brought cucumbers and whatever. You know what I mean? And you laugh about it because we're all in the same boat.
Yeah.